BIT. And I warmly welcome Professor Rajendra Sarafji and Dr. Ramraju, our Director Youth Forum, Iowa headquarters. Okay, students, World Water Day is celebrated on 22nd March every day as a way to concentrate attention on the value of fresh water and to encourage a sustainable use of water resources. This day is a chance to learn more about problems related to water, to be encouraged to tell others, to take action, to make a difference. Water is the one of the fundamental building block of our life. Mindful leather, the usage of water in all respects in our day-to-day life activities. And my message in Tamil, I think, நீரின்றி அமையாது உலகு, நீர் வளங்களை பேணி பாதுகாப்போம், மழை நீரை சேமிப்போம், நீரை சிக்கனமாக செலவு செய்து வருங்கால சந்ததியினருக்கு நல்வாழ்வு அமைய வழிவகுக்க உறுதி கொள்வோம். Okay, students, this is my message. We have to save water and preserve all the water resources. This is my. Thank you, Vasudevan and others, coordinators. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable speech about fresh water and its importance in day-to-day life. Now we welcome Engineer M. Madhyanahan, sir, Honorable Chairman, Indian Water Works Association, Coimbatore Center, to deliver his message about World Water Day.
Good morning to all. On behalf of Iowa headquarters Mumbai and Iowa Coimbatore, I welcome all of you for the virtual Google Meet in lieu of the World Water Day 2020 celebration. I take this opportunity to thank to BIT management and the Department of Civil Engineering, especially Dr. Vasudevan and the team of faculty coordinators for celebrating the World Water Day, hands with Iowa Coimbatore Center. I welcome our Professor H.K. Ramraj, Director, Iowa Youth Forum Mumbai quarters, for joining with us in these occasions. And also, I welcome our beloved Professor Rajendra V. Sarafji, Pune, by accepting this in these pandemic occasions to deliver the keynote address on valuing water, the theme for the year 2021. Finally, I welcome the students, the civil engineering department, youths of BIT, to enjoy, to commit, to share, to invite the participate to the movements for a healthy water for the secure world. I want to tell about this. What is the World Water Day? World Water Day held on 22nd March every year since 1993 to celebrate water and raises awareness for all by 2030. This means no one behind without safe water. Today, billions of people are still living without safe water in their household, schools, workplaces, farms, and factories. That is, they are struggling to survive and thrive. Sometimes, marginalized groups like women, children, refugees, disabled people, and many others, they are often overlooked and face discrimination as they try to access and manage the safe water they need. This World Waters 22nd March is about focusing attention on the importance of water and tackling the water crisis by addressing the reason why so many people are being left behind without safe water, and what can be done to reach them. Next, water means different things to different to each and every one of us. Water is important for our home and family life, our livelihood, our culture practices, our well-being, and our local environment. And yet, water is essential to all our societies and economies. We need water for everything we produce, manufacture, and use. We can value water properly and safeguard it effectively for everyone. We need an immediate and integrated response to improve progress on sustainable development goal of 6. Today, water is under extreme threat from a growing population, increasing demands of agriculture and industry, new urbanization, and worsening impact of climate change. Our voice will help.
இது மத்த என்ன மயில் கடை வந்துருச்சு
Our voice will help.
செய்யாத சீர்வரிசை இவ்வளவு கடை என்ன இருந்தது
Water means to people its true value and how
I think Matthias Logan got disconnected. Matthias Logan got disconnected, I think.
Is it clear, sir? Now?
His voice is not clear.
I feel it is connected only.
Yeah.
I hope the signal is somewhat weak over there.
For him, right, ma'am?
He's live only. I can't hear speak, sir.
Maybe signal
Video
issue.
is still, I think.
Okay, we'll see.
You proceed further.
It's a connectivity problem, it seems.
Okay.
But just I verified with Madhya again, it's a connectivity net problem there.
Sure,
So
sir.
we can
Sure.
continue.
Shall we start with the Ramaraj, sir?
We can start, okay.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful words about healthy water to secure the world. Now I welcome Dr. H.K. Ramaraju, sir, Indian Waterworks Association Youth Forum, to give the detailed note about the IWWA Students Chapter.
Good morning to all.
Yes, good morning, sir.
First of all, I thank our Indian Waterworks Association, Coimbatore Center, led by our chairman, Muthiaragan Saab, and Irangovan Saab is secretary. Okay. And the other members are also there. Even now on the line, Dr. Mariyappan is also there. And former president, luckily, was from our Tamil Nadu only, Dr. Raghunathan and all. They're all the part of our association. I thank all the members of our IVA, respected members of IVA from Tamil Nadu centers. That was specifically from Coimbatore Center, where Dr. R. Paramashivamma and all, they were very close to me and interacting with several issues and all. And first of all, I would like to thank the Bannari Amman Institute of Technology, the principal and the head of the Department of Civil Engineering, Dr. Vasudevan, and his team members, the colleagues, faculty coordinators and all, for taking such an initiative. It is very, very important in this advanced era, involving the students in IO activities, Indian Waterworks Association activities. This year, the UNDP has proposed valuing the water based on the theme proposed by the UNDP. We are discussing about this. What is this valuing of water? Value. We'll come to know the value of water. We never know the worth of the water till the well is dry. Like that. When there is no water, then only we'll understand the importance of the water. Several situations. It may be domestic sector, industrial sector, agriculture sector, several sectors. We need the water in different ways, in different forms. So our objective is how best that can be protected, conserved, and maintain as a sustainability for the future generations. This is exactly we have to think. Dear friends, there are students also almost, as of now, the 50 members are attending the this webinar talk. As you know, our natural capital in air, water, soil, biodiversity, and ecosystem is continually being encroached upon. There is an urgent need to protect our heritage and traditions that are under threat. You could have seen in Kannada, Dr. D.V. Gundappa, a well-known poet. He has written a very good book called as Mankuti Manakagga. Generally, we used to call it as Bhagavad Gita of India. I mean, Bhagavad Gita of Karnataka. That's what I can tell. But the words are similar. Even our Tamil Nadu friends can easily understand the words which are similar to this thing. Prakruti and Avarata, Manuja, Tidutiruvante, Vikrutagolisuvanam Ake Engagala, Bhu Krushika, Shilpi, Wahana Yantri, Vakruchisarenavala Mankutimma. To continue that one, yes. ಹೊಸತನವೇ ಬಾಡು ಹಳಸಿಕಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಾವು ಬಿಡು ರಸವು ನವನವತೆಯಿಂದ ಅನುದಿನವೂ ಹೊಮ್ಮಿ ಹಸನೊಂದು ನುಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಪಸರುತ್ತಿರೆ ಬಾಳ್ ಚೆಲುವು ಮಂಕುತಿಮ್ಮ. I need not have to explain these things. As you know, in the name of industrialization, urbanization, population growth, selfishness, then greediness, how exactly we are going against the nature, you can easily understand by seeing the certain newspapers or ongoing the facts on the surface. Dear friends, with this, I did not have to go more depth because Dr. Saraf sir is there. He is going to throw a light on those several issues. Just I would like to come back to our student chapter. We have Indian Water Works Association has got nearly 36 centers throughout India, out of which we have 8 student chapters in several centers, regional centers. One is from Bangalore, similarly from Bombay and Goa and Nagpur, Indore. All this is together almost, we have 8 centers throughout India. The student chapter they have opened. My request with the students is, why the student chapter is? The head of the department or the principal, please try to understand here. Opening of the student chapter is the eye opener for the students who are doing the undergraduation. Our major advantage is, specifically when they are going to open the student chapter, we have to pay only 650 rupees. One-time investment. It is 650 rupees to open the student chapter separately. Entire from the college. Suppose if you take the Bannari Amman Institute of Technology, pay 650 rupees and submit the college documents, the name of the registration documents. So fill up the form which is available on the website from the IVA, so that the student chapter will be opened. Number one. To have a student chapter, we have minimum of 30 students. Minimum of 30 students in sense, assuming that generally 3rd semester, that is 2nd year BE onwards, generally we are going to think that they are belongs to our civil engineering branch or construction technology branch or environmental engineering branch or chemical engineering branch, something like that. These are the branches which are eligible to take the student chapters. Why I am telling in the sense, 2nd year onwards, in the 3rd semester onwards, already you are in the 2nd year, 150 rupees towards registration in general, plus 100 rupees per year. So 3 years left out. 2nd year, 3rd year, final year, 3 years left out. 300 rupees plus 150, 450 rupees plus GST and CST, maybe around 80, 60, 70 rupees, something like that. That is the only one-time investment a student has to do. Registration amount he has to pay to the local, your regional center, Coimbatore center. They will forward all the forms to the head office again, to the Bombay center. Bombay center, they will give the numbers. Because since it's the head office, they will alert the numbers and send it to you people. At the same time, whatever the amount you have paid, out of 450, whatever the amount you have paid, 50% of that, almost 225 rupees or 220 rupees, that will come back to your local center only. That you can easily use it for student activities or to conduct some programs or activities, awareness programs, whatever it may be. That amount can be used. Number one. At the same time, again, Regional centers only, we have already given the format, obtaining the numbers from the head office, putting that number, they are going to issue the certificates to you people, including the student chapter, everything. What they are going to receive the letters from the head office, that will be distributed locally to all you people. Locally, they are going to distribute the certificates. That ends the student membership and all. Once if you take the student membership, that will be valued till the completion of student life, in sense 3 years, till the completion of your final year degree. After that one, once you become a learner, once you become an earner, if you start earning, you can take the Iowa membership so that you can become a fellow in the later stages and all. That is a different story. As a student member, that is valued till the completion of your degree. Please try to understand. My request with the Dr. Vasudevan Saab or the head of the Department of Civil Engineering at the Banari College of Engineering is, sir, my request is, this will be continued for yearly. This year, 30 students are there. Because student chapter, that will remains the same. Yearly, 30 third semester students will be, the students are going to enter into the third semester. Finally, after the completion of the degree, again, they will go to the third year, then final year and all, they will complete the degree and go. It's a continuous process. What you can do is, yearly you can insist the students, the second year engineering only, let them take the membership. So that will be maintained. The strength will be maintained. At the same time, as you know, the engineering colleges, we have to take the membership, student membership and all, student chapters and all, that can be encouraged from NBA or NAC. That encourages us, maybe UGC. They encourage us to open the student chapter. For that, we have a separate marks also that will be benefited. At the same time, in what way students are benefited from the Iowa membership? This is very, very important. Number one, once if you take the membership, definitely you become a dominant man. Because generally, you know, whatever the conventions they are going to conduct like that, annual conventions will be held yearly once. At the same time, regional conferences like it may be World Water Day or Engineers Day on September 15th or World Environment Day, something like that, or Earth Day, World Earth Day, something like that. The programs can be organized at the local centers. Here, number one, in addition to organizing the local centers, what will happen? The students can easily play a dominant role. The benefit to the students by paying 450 rupees once you are registered, number one. In whatever the way, the students are benefited, number one. Here, you can easily request our engineers, because your college, after taking the membership, please don't think that your work is over. Keep in touch with our local chairman and secretary, because they are the people who are going to support you. In sense, what will happen? Your contact and your proximity to them, definitely you can contact, keep in touch with them. Wherever the big works are going on, definitely via their permission, you can take your students to the field visits, number one. Students will have a field exposure. Even once, Ilangovan Sahab requested me, Ramaraju, why can't you bring your students to Dharmapuri districts? Such a mega project, we have taken up something like that. But I could not, because of so many other Iban and other things, COVID activities and all, I could not take. But he gave me the offer, but I could not take it. The fault from my end. Sorry for that, sir. Number one. Anyway, but locally, I request all the students that can help, the head of the department, you can easily keep in touch with them and get benefit, taking your students to the field visits and all, number one. At the same time, what will happen? Wastewater treatment plant, water treatment plants or wastewater treatment plants, any maybe highway structure, any mega projects which are going on, definitely our engineers can easily take you and guide you and show all the things. It is a practical exposure to our students, number one. Number two, again, the internships. As you know now, in the autonomous institutions or as per AICT, our students has to undergo internship. Keep in touch with our local engineers, the chairman and secretary, and again the engineering body, engineering community. They definitely, they can easily play a role. Why can't you send your children to your students to that college? That contractor, or this work is going on. You depute them, let them come and work for 15 days, something like that. It's all free of cost. Student has to get the practical exposure. Definitely, student will benefit from that by keeping in touch with the local chairman and secretary. That is important. That is internships. At the same time, entrepreneur. Once you keep in touch with the chairman and secretary, after the completion of degree, definitely you can become a contractor. Sir, you can tell that, sir, I completed my degree. Tell me, give me some job. First of all, you try to work as a field engineer with their support. Then definitely they may tell you, hey, you want that contractor. A small work is there. Why can't you do it? They may tell you freely. That you will become a sustainable. Since you become independent as much as possible. Definitely you can do the one also. At the same time, what will happen? Number one, entrepreneur, or you can start on your own. That is also the placement services. Whenever at the college, head of the department, placement services is very important for the civil engineers. Definitely, whatever the chairman or secretaries are there, they will have in touch with so many contractors. We can easily tell you, hey, Shobha developers are there, L&T are there. You please send your children to there. Because definitely they can recommend them. At the same time, you can invite them to your college to conduct the campus interviews. That is very, very important. At the same time, dear students, please try to understand either Matigalan Saab or Elangovan Saab, they are the major people. When Tamil Nadu State Water Supply Board, they are going to call for the assistant engineers or junior engineers or AWE. They are the interview panel members. Both chances are there. Either they may recommend our cases, sir. Our students are there. We know them. They worked hard. They are hardworking students. Something like that. They can put a word to the higher officers who are going to sit in the panel. That all helps a lot. What more you want? At the same time, your contact, your proximity, the head of the department and principal contact with the local engineering colleges and with our chairman and secretary. Definitely they can guide our contractors. Our students are there. They are conducting one program. Why can't you provide some t-shirts or some caps or one day food, something like that? That facilities, it is not compulsory. Nothing is compulsory. Only your relationship with them, definitely that will help you to take up that work, because they are the people going to invest crores of rupees on the community-oriented activities. They may tell a small contract, you just see our students under community services activities, social responsibility, community social responsibility, corporate social responsibility. Definitely they can help to students. These things are possible when if you have a student chapter, you have a name, at the same time that can be benefited by interacting with all those things. These are the few points which I have touched. Definitely the students can play a role. I welcome all the students. But now the strength is 55. I request Dr. Vasudevan sir, sir, when the programs are conducted like this, because it is a program, you are inviting others to deliver the task. Invited experts are something like that. You can make the attendance as compulsory so that strength automatically increases. You can easily take the student strength and mark the attendance. Definitely the students will sit and attend the program. It may be from the house or from the college. Definitely they should be benefited from that, because practical exposure, it is not so easy to get. When tomorrow if Dr. Mariappan delivers the talk, definitely you insist the students, it's a compulsory program. Let them attend. You mark the attendance. If they are absent, you make them absent. That is all. You can easily, because as the autonomous institution, as a, of course, internal marks are there, definitely you can play a role. How exactly we can easily tighten the students' attendance and all. More than this, because being the academicians, you know in a better way. I did not have to tell you all those things. Anyway, I think there is an opportunity given by the Coimbatore Center for me to deliver the talk. With this, I think I conclude. Thank you all. I hope if any information is required, definitely you can call back to me, hkramaraju@gmail.com or 9845625608. I will be available for all the correspondence, anything like that. Definitely I can help you to build your student chapters or student swing, youth forum activities and all. Definitely we are with you, sir. Thank you all for taking such an initiative. Thank you all, sir.
Thank you very much, Ramaraju sir. Very nice, and you explained everything in detail. So we'll take your words, and we'll soon start our student chapter, and we'll be in touch, always in touch with people only. So we'll want to take more actions towards internships and projects, what you told. So we can definitely do that. And we'll be in touch with you, sir. No problem. We'll keep.
We have to do.
Thank you.
Also, we have to do. Definitely, we have
my
to.
request is please keep in touch with Ilangovan Saab or Mathialagan Saab, because they are the sponsor, because they are the associate.
Sure, sir.
Please keep in touch with them.
Yeah.
Sure,
Ma'am,
sure.
Thank you, sir. We hope the interested students from various branches will soon become member of IWWA and do their best to create sustainable India. And now I welcome Professor Rajendra Avi Saraf, Chairman, Viraj Embracing India Private Limited, Pune, to deliver keynote address on valuing water.
Sir, you can start sharing your screen.
Yeah. Can you see?
Yes, it is visible now, sir.
Can you see the full screen? Can you see the full
Yeah,
screen?
now it is full screen.
Now it's full screen, sir.
Yes, sir.
Can I see it now? Shall I start? You can listen to me.
Yes,
You
sir.
can hear
So,
me?
yeah.
Yes, sir. We are eagerly waiting.
Yeah. Yeah, yes, correct. I supposed to take my mic with that 11 o'clock. So, shall I take my 45 minutes or we have to finish before as per the schedule 10:45? So, I wish you all a very happy World Water Day. My great pleasure, when I could have been very happy to be in Coimbatore, meet my friend Madhyalajan and Elanga, and enjoy my, as you know, I love Rasam from Coimbatore. However, we miss it. So all my friends from Iowa, it's usually a young dynamic person, Dr. Amaraju, then my young students who are very close friend of mine because I love them. So I'm with you to present uh, about the theme address. The theme address this year is valuing water, and it asks you the question, what does water mean to you? Now, what is the valuing water? That's a basic question. The valuing water means valuing the water in household, food, culture, health, education, natural environment, and economics. These all are the factors if considered correctly, precisely, then and you safeguard all these points, then you can safeguard your critical water resource, which will be the benefit of everyone. And if we overlook any of these values, we risk mismanaging the finite, irreplaceable resource. You cannot ignore anyone. You want the water, you want the food. If you want the better health, you want the water. If you want the culture, you want the water. If you want the education, you need the water. And for a natural environment, you water. Your economics is entirely depend on water. Your household without water cannot work. The last and most important is sustainable development goal number 6, which is for clean water and sanitation. Now the valuing the water is a part of our culture. We have water in each and every faith. The baptism in Christianity, in Muslim, in Buddhism, in Sikh, in Hindu, and even in Parsi. And it's everywhere. The thing in our basic culture says we value water. And water is a part of life that we are made of, and live, breathe, and consume water. And to know this is a conscious awareness of the self, which said in Buddhism. Baptism, where a follower professes his or her faith by bathing in the holy water. And water is connecting with creation, community, and oneself, embodying the calmness and serenity of water by practicing of water offering. That's the water. My basic question is that we have a culture to respect water. Then why in our real life we do not respect the water? I know the tour boats provide a crystal clear potable water. Then why this potable water is flushed to wash WC? Why this water is used to wash the car? That's a question mark. Just ask your heart these questions why. Now the major stakeholders of the environment are aquatic, avian, terrestrial, at the Arctic, that's the tundra. Then we have a rivers, lake, we have a wetlands, and we have forest. The basic thing we always plan as considering as the human race as a center, and we never think along with us the billions, not trillions of the abiotic life is living with us. These all require water. So abiotic part, and believe me, the abiotic part takes care of water, and they know how to value water. It helps to recognize crucial role of healthy ecosystem to maintain enough water supply with no report of shortage anywhere in the world. If we take care of this all ecosystem, then there will be no problem of shortage of water. And first thing we have to remember, the major stakeholders on water is the environment, all the biotic life of environment, and you are the small stakeholder. Now, we the human race stakeholder. We have aquaculture. We require water for drinking a domestic, power generation, industry, and another field is coming up, that is a recreation sports, water sports. We require agriculture, the animal husbandry, and last and most important, to have our faith. And all the faith we have, they are closer to water. And believe me, all these activities require a precise quality of water and the precise quantity of water. So today water is under extreme threat from growing population, increasing demand of agriculture, industry, and worsening impacts of climate change. And human race feels that it is a major stakeholder. It is not at all true. Now, the problem is that though human race has, there are a number of stakeholders, there is a conflict between the various stakeholders of human race. Always, when there is a shortage of water, the water from irrigation is stripped up and given for domestic and drinking. And another thing is industry. So the conflict between the domestic agriculture industries for water rights is a big problem in India. Now we have a usage that irrigation in India, 78%, domestic 6%, industry 5%, power development 3%, other including evaporation losses 8%. The 78% you use your food. That's the most important to remember. And we have to think about the non-conventional water resources today, which is available for 24/7 with potential source for irrigation, which is not yet considered seriously. And this will reduce the stress on freshwater availability in India for irrigation. Now, the clean water, we started it somewhere in 1980, that is a water decade. We are almost in 2020, 40 years gone. What is the bitter truth? Bitter truth is water resources, well, stream, pond, river, water, etc. not safe because of natural and man-made contamination. Other day I was telling my grandson that in a childhood we used to go in a river and there is a gomuk. The water comes from the mouth of the cow and the stone, and we used to drink that water. And my grandson said, "Can I drink the water from the river?" I said, "No, you can't drink the water. It's not good." It means in 40, 50 years, 70 years, we have changed the quality of water. And now the another truth is globally 80% of the people living in rural areas have to use unsafe and unprotected water. 6 to 8 million people die annually from the consequences of disasters and water-related diseases due to unsafe or contaminated water. These are the bitter truths. It is estimated that almost 1.8 million people worldwide will live in absolute water shortage. And therefore I say, once you carry your own water, you will learn the value of every drop. So, and most importantly, the man has the water is a human right? No. Water is the right of all biotic life, including on the earth, and human is one of them. Now, here we have the impact on safe water availability. So one thing is because the pollution, why people are being left behind without a safe water, the environment degradation, urbanization, the migration, forced migration, then human population growth and the pollution. And water availability, most important is that decide, and another is that climate change. And the water availability decides economical growth. What is the economical growth? The economical growth comes because of the carrying capacity, which has a two parts, supportive and accessibility capacity. Supportive capacity is due to resources like water, fuel, energy, etc. And that use the development activities, which need the sustainable, which is the economical growth, and that is coupled with the good quality of life. And unfortunately or fortunately, the good quality of life needs water, water, and water. And now the development activities releases the gaseous, liquid, and the solid waste, and which is assimilated by assimilative capacity. And water is the most important crucial factor in development. And if it is not there, you cannot think for the sustainable development growth. And urbanization and industrialization is the result of development. Because the water is available, so urbanization takes place and industrialization takes place. Now, what is urbanization? Urbanization is a typical thing is happening in India. I may visited all parts of India. I have seen Madras in 1970. I have seen Hyderabad in 1970. Now everything has been changed. We have a Gram Panchayat to Nagar Panchayat to Municipal Council, and Municipal Council to a Municipal Corporation. I hope the point of is also expanding and increasing. And the status in 1960, we were in 18% urban population. By 2050, we are 14.13%. And as per the United Nations, half of humanity lives in cities today, and by 2030, 6 out of 10 people will live in cities. And that is change in land use pattern, result into increase in resource consumption and waste generation, and villages are also amazing things happening. I still remember the southern part of India. I see the thatch roof. I can see the coconut outside the house, but I can't see. Last time I was traveling in Tamil Nadu, and I was unable to find out a village. I see only a concrete jungle. So, valley water is a missing with urbanization, and drinking water is used for WC toilet. So, valley water is must for sustainable growth. We'll go next one. And what is the ways and means valley water? The most important, we say Indra Devtaya Nama, Varuna Devtaya Nama. In a Panchamahabhut, we have a Jala Devta. So respecting and without it there is no life. Preserve water, protect your water, save water, and conserve water, reduce, reuse, and recycle water, and national missions for clean Ganga. We have a Godavari, Narmada, all these rivers have to be clean. And most important, pay your water bill. I still opine that people should give a value. So my very thought which nobody will like. If you drink the water, you will pay 1 rupees a kiloliter. And if you flush drinking water, you will pay 5 rupees a kiloliter. If that concept coming, then people realize how to, of course, I will give further drinking water free, rest of the water you have to pay for it. Then the people will realize that is the value of water. Then the next one, international day for action. Kindly remember the water day is related to the United Nations water. So, we launched in 2018 what is the International Day for Action, and it was launched on 22nd March 2018. So the objective of the decade to the 2030 agenda for sustainable development, promote efficient water use at all levels, taking into account the water, energy, and environment. Cooperation and partnership at all levels in order to help to achieve international free water target. Highlight the importance of the participation and full involvement of all relevant stakeholders, including women, children, and elderly, etc. Implementation and promotion of water-related programs and projects. Integrate management for sustainable development of water sources to achieve and all the objectives. Now, this is environment, sustainable development goal 6. We have 6.1, 6.2, 6.3, 6.4, 6.5, 6. And I want to integrate it with healthier ecosystem and better water quality for biotic life, ensure availability and sustainable management of water and sanitation for all. Now, when I was studying, I found the sustainable development goal 6 is totally integrated with valuing the water. So I thought of this integrating the sustainable development goal 6 all points with the value in the water. So target 6.1 is safe and affordable drinking water. As per Article 21, all people must get the water. So MP, Right to Water Act, the minimum 55 Madhya Pradesh liters per capita per day, signal provision for preventing wastage of water must be there as we have an MP. Now we know that everything between 50 to 100 meters, everybody knows. We must get water, and amazingly, what is happening, we have to pay. I always say, I pay 5 rupees for a 1 kiloliter, say, and I pay 15,000 rupees for a 1 kiloliter for buying the drinking water. This is the value we are paying. Why? And I ask the question to tour boards and almost everywhere. Why when I come to point 2, why a hotel asks me, sir, you want a tap water or the bottled water? Why he ask you? That's the question. I really feel I mean a very good water provided by point 2 is not supplied in the hotel. Why? That's the reason we have to think seriously. Now, safe water quality issues. We have a conventional treatment plant, and I want to just highlight some points to have a better water quality and to value the water. Removes only insoluble solids and kill microorganisms from decades together. We have a simply sedimentation, filtration, etc. And we have increased insoluble solids. Advanced treatment technologies for removal of natural and man-made soluble solids required. New approach to deal with change in water quality variation as per season. Reduction in water and energy footprint of water treatment plants. Development of acceptable, affordable, and user-friendly new technologies. Post-contamination in distribution lines as a serious problem. Treatment of non-conventional water resources like brackish water, contaminated surface, and underground water. Develop, and most important, I appeal to you all, develop faith, and students should work, develop faith in public water supply. Supply of different quality of water as per usage, and why we supply water to flush the toilet, that's my average question mark. Now this is the groundwater position. Our groundwater is going down day by day. Amazingly, please wrote, it is decided in 30th meeting of United Nations Water that next year theme will be on groundwater. The theme will be invisible, visible. So we have to think seriously about the groundwater. It supports, kindly note, the groundwater is not for the human race. It supports the biotic life too on the earth, that is all vegetation. Important source for drinking and irrigation. What is happening? Over-exploitation, decreasing water table, increasing natural and man-made contamination, imbalance between withdrawal and discharge, needs a treatment technology to remove harmless high solids. I think Tamil Nadu already we have fluoride, iron, arsenic and manganese, man-made chemicals, and preservation and protection of groundwater resources. And last and important, we need a critical evaluation of rainwater harvesting. It may create a problem in underground water. Now this is target number 6.8, open defecation and provide access to sanitation hygiene. The question is that the toilets are made, but water is not available. And finally, the toilet is converted into a kitchen or a storeroom. So everybody knows what to do with the OTF, and we require, we are trying our best under the Swachh Bharat mission, but the issues are no water, so not used, need less water toilet. Then groundwater contamination, use of non-potable water will be done. And promoting a concept of reuse of flush water after treatment is flushing the toilet. And if this is solved, we will really value our water. It is a big, the serious problem. We always go with a mission and we never think about the problem of that mission. So these are the few problems of this mission. So the improved water quality and wastewater treatment has been. Now here the 6.3 started, water integrating with the environment. So what we need, protect and preserve ecosystem of catchment area. Believe me, I travel all over India. Last 1 year I'm not traveling. Wherever I go in the catchment area of dam or a river, I find it is getting encroached. Protection and preservation of water resources. Eliminate encroachment on water bodies. Why we don't have an act? Why the people go and buy the land? I saw an advertisement 2 days before in a national level paper that you can come and see the dam view from our place. And I say it is a dam idea, not a dam view. So identifying and diverting the contaminated flows and creating barriers to eliminate access for waste dumping, decreasing the proportion of untreated wastewater, eliminating the release of hazardous chemicals and materials, keeping the catchment area free from human settlement, stormwater treatment before releasing, a regular monitoring of water quality, and last and most important, wastewater treatment technology. We are still following the thumb rule. We are not thinking about the carbon, nitrogen, and phosphorus reduction, non-destructive removal of pollutants for recovery of solids. In fact, I did a project in Tuticorin. Now the plant is closed where the chemicals are recovered from the wastewater. Reduction in energy footprint, performance evaluation of MBBR, MBR, and SBR, and development of design parameters for the same. Development of appropriate technology to handle new man-made solids, and user-friendly, low-cost, reuse and recycle. All technologies have come, and believe me, the MDR, etc., we don't have any tech references. We don't have anything. So we have to internalize this technology, and then we have to use the technology for India. And really, we have to work hard and hard. Another thing, as our pipelines are leaking, drinking water pipeline leaking, I can interpret that our sewerage system is also leaking. That may cause the contamination of groundwater. So we have to think now, not only the leak detection in the water supply, we have to think about leak detection on sewerage system too. So this is another technology we must come, which is forgotten in India, which is a natural wastewater treatment. And it is keeps our water clean. For example, oxidation pond, the patented process by me, the natural energy wastewater treatment plant, the vertical garden, and if the energy footprint is low, sequestration of carbon dioxide is done, water footprint is less, capital and operation maintenance cost reduction is takes place, and it is a resource and recovery of waste. We have to think seriously about the natural wastewater treatment system. Now, this is a technology I just want to inform you. I got a recently patent, and I want to show that this particular plant on the bottom you can see here this plant is put on the public toilet. The water will be treated by the new system, and it will be used again for flushing the toilet. So there will be always the water available in flushing the toilet. Now, this is the technology which is chemical free energy, doesn't require energy, no maintenance, dirty, no smell, no reptile. The animal donor is add to green cover. Inside its separation takes place. But can be used flush the toilet, can have a garden, and last and most important, it has reduced your carbon footprint. That's most important. Now the 6.4, we have a increased water use efficiency and ensure fresh water. That's the most important. So we are now still the freshwater usage, availability and available freshwater resources. They are creating the fresh. We don't have a planning. We don't have. So this much water is available, and the what you call my water availability tells me that how much. And we don't plan. We don't have a water audit of the city, and we go. In fact, one of the cities coming up, Pune, I have written a letter that why you are adding in villages. And if the population will go where the water is supplied. Amazingly, in one of the international national conference I was there, a person from a metro city presented a paper that since we do not, our biggest city has grown, we are bringing a water from 125 kilometers, and he was explaining the entire process. Unfortunately, I was the chairman of the section. I said, why not to shift the city 125 kilometers? So that's a question mark. We have a clean water footprint, but the rain water, that is a green water footprint, which is a direct use of rainwater. Then irrigation water, this is a blue water footprint, where store water is used. And last is grey water footprint, the fresh water required to dilute our wastewater to the quality of the river water and drink water. This is a water consumption in full supply, saying polluted volume. This is water footprint. For milk, I explain you, the water required for growing and making feed, drinking and washing, cleaning, collection, then transport, milk processing, distribution and consumer of milk. My dear friend, if you spend 1 ml of water, you throw away 1 ml of milk, you have consumed 1 liter of a milk. It means a liter of a milk is equal to the 1 liter of water. It means 1 liter of milk is equivalent to 1000 liters of water. And a few figure, chocolate 17,196, 140 liters a cup of coffee, the burger 200,400 liters, cheese 165 liters, Coca-Cola 55 liters, slice 40 liters. There are figures available before you can see, and I'm going to repeat it. So we have to be very serious about the water footprint, the planning. And what we need in the planning is the water footprint of the urban dwellers, amazingly, is not 135 liters. Because 1 liter is equivalent to 1.5 liters of the water, and we have a blue water footprint which is 168.75. We have a sewage generated, and if you calculate that one, that is a 4,475 by the grey water footprint. Our water footprint of an urban dweller is 4,644. We nicely sleep and say we consume only 135 liters. It's not. We have an indirect and direct consumption of water. Now, what can we do? We must have water efficient appliances, waterless urinals, water efficient appliances, a fixture, dual flush toilet, low flush showers, use of O-rings and aerators, water efficient washing machines, low flow taps, etc., etc. The things are coming up. I appeal to the all smart student engineers. Please think about how can you make our all water gadgets more and more efficient. Now this is the 6.5. The implement integrated water resource management. That's most important we need. We need it. And what is happening, we have a lot of tussle between the people. The Nile where water is put, the Egyptian position is well known. And you can see the Ravi and these, Narmada, Krishna, Godavari, all rivers the people are finding. And finally, the Krishna Godavari water is put in India. And this is the prime water is not on India, international, is already in India. And this has to be solved critically. Solved critically. And we need full attention so that entire ecosystem, the water will be properly used, and we have to solve this dispute between the people. Now, this point is protect and restore our water related. That is the most important. We are really forgetting. I just want to ask you a question. Show me a river which is passing through a virgin land. We don't have any river. All the rivers are maybe all rivers, Ganga, Godavari, all rivers to name the Jamna, what is the status in Delhi. So we need a river cleanup program. We need a make and pass restoration. In most polluted river, Maharashtra 49, Assam 28, Madhya Pradesh 21, Gujarat 20, West Bengal 70, and Kerala 80. I appeal to my students. I appeal to faculty. I am 70. So at least in next 10 years, can my grandson bring water from your river? Can we have a plan? Can we have it difficult? No. India made a revolution. We can reach to Mars, take the photograph, hear the sound, cannot clean our water. And we need an integrator, and we must have an aim to clean the water from the river, so our water should be so clean and clear. Now, this is the target 6.6, expand water and sanitation support to all developing countries. We need developing countries, not only countries, but I have a technology. As I develop two technology, I got a patent, I am offering that, not much charges. I say, okay, you must pay my travel expenses, and I will come and do your technology. So we need a technology to solve the problem. And when we transfer the technology, we must think technology shall be tried first and then ask it. Performance at the site condition, critical evaluation, trust, avoid dumping, and product technology. What is in India? Really, too many products are dumped. I was just studying, one of my students has worked out, and he has analyzed the cosmetics which has been dumped in India, and because of that cosmetics, the lady is using around 60 to 100 chemicals per day to keep her beautiful. And the 60 to 100 chemicals finally goes into the water. So we need to support developing countries for water harvesting, desalination, water efficiency, wastewater treatment, recycling and reuse. This all we require. And my dear friend, in fact, I am one of the consultants to one of the organizations. They get the technology, I do the task to adapt them to Indian climate. So we have to take this technology, and this technology shall suit to our country. It's not like I generally say in a light mood that my minister went to France to get the technology to make chapati or to make rasta. That's not be done. We must have a technology which is true technology, and we Indians can't do that, therefore we take a technology from us. Now, the more local participation, that is the most important. And I'm very happy Ramaraj is trying best to bring the students on the field. All my people, I was in Samhita, I have seen in Coimbatore too, and we and we started this program, River Adoration, there is a puja, that Pauda Cleaner program, the training program, the maid servant, the biggest consumer of a water, biggest spoiler of water is a maid servant. We need to train maid servant how to use, and in fact, I am conducting the programs for them. People, public, private partnerships. We need a youth, active youth for a better water quality. And now, what can we do for valuing water? And I appeal you that can we bring 135 liters per capita per day to 90 liters per capita per day? My dear friend, in fact, that slide is missing here. I just do a reference. I just show you the footprint is something like 4,640. And a 6 complex in Pune, I reduced the water footprint of urban dwellers by 98% to 98.8%. So you can do that task. It's not at all difficult. In fact, this all complexes belong to low income group, middle income group, upper income group, and higher upper income group, luxurious flat and luxurious villa. I have conducted program and tell them how to save water. So can we have a direct use of rainwater? I'm propagating this concept. If a house save the water, if five, I have given example, I have 5% in a house, roof area 60 square meter, there's a 600 square feet, rainfall 780 mm, 80 days, and you can have, if a 1 lakh people, 100,000 people save the water saved in water resources will be 74 lakh, sorry, 7 lakh 48,800 cubic meter water will be saved in water resources. So much water saved, so much energy saved in something, so much energy chemical saved in treatment technology. So can we propagate this concept, direct use of rainwater during any? In my house we follow. We have a tree plant. In the tree plant, during any season, the water is stored, used for direct pollution, then the gardening and washing the utensils. So can we have a blue water? Can we save our water? I have shown a cartoon. Can we have a multiple use? Can have a reuse and the multiple use? And finally, I want to say, can we have a meter water? I did an experiment in one of the complex, and I told the people that if you reduce the water, you will be rewarded. And if you more the water, the rate will go on a telescopic rate. Can we think about this? In fact, this concept can be put as electricity bill on the telescopic rate. Can we have the water bill on telescopic rate? The water footprint, wastewater treatment, primary, secondary, and tertiary. Reuse and recycle for WC plus car wash and irrigation. And can we have a wastewater, potable water, like any water in Singapore? I don't want to talk with me, everybody knows leakages is a fundamental right of we all people. I am sorry to make that statement. We have a leakages everywhere, we have a leakage. And we need to control this leakages. We have to reduce. I'm sorry to say, my very good student in one of the corporations who is in a higher position, we privately commit, sir, the figure declared is 20%, but actually it is more than 35%. And I'm shocked in one of the corporations in India, when I visited and talked with the people, the engineer was become a friendly and say, sir, sorry to say, our the water system is so, distribution system is so old, we have more than 60% leakage. So it's not a valid one. The valid water means I see the preserving and protecting each drop of water. As Katrina Kaif, when she make an advertisement of Maga, she put the last drop of the juice on her tongue. So same way, can we conserve the water? Think about the last drop, and we have to work very seriously on the leak detection. Now, this can we think about? I have another technology. These all technologies are available. This is again patented. This is a recycled water, grey water treatment. But I did a project in all my complexes. Believe me, when there was no rule of having a treatment plant for a sewage, I put a sewage treatment plant in my Pune, and builder was very shocked that how can we people reduce, and people are using. There is a, you can see here the cascadator, and this cascadator right in the senior citizen park. Every day people watch the quality of water. This is a pregnant technology. We have a aeration zone, that is a technology developed by my complex sewage treatment plant. Then the pressure sand filter, activated carbon filter, cascadator, chlorinator, and the deep water goes for over type of irrigation. And reuse and recycle for WC plus car wash, irrigation sewage, and 40% of fresh water. Can we go further? This is the concept I am proposing. And please, I am very happy the Todd board people are there. So please, I will help you. And this is all commitment. It's my contribution to the, I already retired from the business, my contribution to the water sector. So first for today, I have a concept, I put it, rainwater collected. We have water treatment plant, underground water, we have water treatment plant, storage water, lake water, water treatment plant. We have municipal water and liquid drinking water. So we have a separate drinking water supply to treatment. We have a utility water that goes to bathroom and wash basin and dry washing. Again, from the utility water, which is the sewage, we have a treatment three chamber by DITA technology developed, tertiary treatment and the chlorination. That water goes become a treated sewage which go for WC flush. It goes for irrigation. The treated sewage is used for reuse, recycle, for car wash, makeup water, for cooling shower. Then we have a sewage which is again treated by bioreactor, anaerobic bioreactor and chlorination, decayers and chlorination, treated sewage for chlorination. Believe me, I have delivered a lecture of a ladies club of one of the complex which I have designed their water sector, the water planning I have done. The ladies club I delivered a lecture about the water management. The ladies come and told me, sir, we will operate this plant, and number two, by our condition, can we treat this water further by a quaternary treatment and give us a water which we use for non-human touch activity. So right now we are selling around 40 to 50% by 3-tier system. And if we put the 4th-tier system, we will save another 50 to 20%. I say we have no right to flush drinking water for WC plant. My young students, my faculty members, are you please incarnate or embed in your heart that why we flush drinking water. We do a Satyanarayana Puja, we worship God, and that same water is flushed in WC. That is the crime according to me, and we must stop it. Now I have a concept I am putting in, and we must take this concept. We got a, to this water treatment plant supply to town city, and we collect the sewage. That is 85% of total water intake. We have a sewage treatment plant, we have a treated storage tank, and then the treated sewage, there will be a source of algae, or we can have a multiple storage tank. I did it in one of the small complexes, houses, about 5,000 people. Then we have a treated sewage storage. We also have a treated there. The treated sewage transport and distribution got for the irrigation. So I have solved my water security and food security. The example population is 100,000. Water supply is 13,500. Then sewage generated 11,500. Land irrigation will be hectares 2,030 hectares. Can we think about it? I say that when planning is made, we have to go ahead now with the water. Once upon a time, 60 years here, when I was a young engineer, I was told that your only job is supply water. When I become a little bit grown up, I was told you have to treat the sewage. Now when I become a little bit old, I was told that can you recycle? You treat the sewage, and now I am told few decades before, can we recycle that sewage? So I put the further one, can I retain the water which I have taken from a farmer? Can I return that water to the farmer? This is a new concept which is a real value in the water. The value in the water doesn't mean namaskaram. This is not that. This is mean something I am doing it. Now, the few examples I have put in reality, I have an anaerobic fixed media, I have taken this water, I have made treated sewage has gone back. Again, the experiment I did, taken a Nala water, treated, and again that Nala water used for irrigation in nearby area. I give another example. Now I generally say that why we flush. The question I am saying to why we flush. I say why not we collect urine? Can we have a toilet urine collection separately, and that will go to the urine as a waste fertilizer. Now if you remember those about the 60 or 70, there was a one with all stool collected to go in a place where we used to make a compost, and that we used to call as a golden. And believe me, there is a one beer. I haven't tasted called as a peace beer, which is made out of human urine. Now, can we collect this water? The stool is around 75% water, fiber 5%. 100,000 people are using. We have a stool, 15,000 kilograms, urine 1 lakh liters, nitrogen 3,750 kilograms from stool, 1,100 kilograms from it. Can we think about? My young generation, I did an experiment. I am not successful still. I appeal you, a mechanical engineer, electric chemical engineer can work. I have a system, development system. Moment the WC is flushed, there is a vortex, a centrifuge of type, where the solids are collected, water goes down, the solids are separated, handled separately. So can we think like this? In fact, I am trying to design, one of the students is working, over the toilet WCs are not designed for India. Our location of anus and location of the anus of a Western people is different because of their body figure. So can we change that one? Can we increase the slope so that there will be another thing? Indian stool has a more mucus, and that has a tendency to stick to the surface. Can we make the entire WC plus is not sticky? So what will is go and require less water, so I can separate this one, I can separate the urine, I can collect the urine and store and hand out to this. So I have a few examples. You can handle the water. We have a washing vegetables. This is done for the big dining hall. I have a multiple washing. The tomato wash water goes for a palak wash water. Then the second wash is collected. Then the potatoes first wash is the clean water, and the second wash is the first wash is from the water from the second wash of palak or spinach. Like this, we stir the water, and this saves around 30 to 40% of fresh water. There are multiple experiments are made valuing the water, and this first experiment I did in a big temple, what you call Bhakti Niwas, with the pilgrims home. And there I did this experiment. The people were happy. I say respect water. Now these are a few examples. Amazingly, the Turkish towel need more water. Believe me, can be used Punjab. In fact, when I came to Coimbatore on the airport, I saw the Punjab there. So can we buy? I buy the around 6 to 7 pieces and brought to. In Coimbatore, one of the Khadi Bhandar also I buy for purchasing. So can we use this water? Can we think about? Can my ladies all join here? And this is the we have done in a. Can we have this old system of drinking the water by color? And I believe in a giant philosophy. I do it every day. And when I finish my food, I put a little bit water, wash that dish, and dump that water. This requires less water and pollute my wastewater less. And RO plant. And RO. And Gujarat, I'm delivering next lecture in Vadodara and at 2 o'clock. And they say the RO means Chandopani. And amazingly, this RO is dumped on us to take 50% of clean water. So these are all simple things, and can we think about more and more. So in this what I say, increase your green water footprint, reduce your virtual water footprint, conserve water, reduction in losses from source to tap, reduction in grey water footprint, wastewater treatment, secondary and quaternary, do a regular water audit, clear water awareness, and have a potable water and wastewater. This is a concept can be implemented. I also had a question. Day before yesterday, I delivered a lecture and people asked me that people are ready to use that water? And yes, people are ready to use water. One of the complex I designed name is a green. There's a word green in that complex of Mahadri green. Believe me, that complex will remain green even in the summer because they use all the sewage for irrigation. And they asked me, can we generate the water? I said, we can't generate the water because there is no possibility. Because entire sewage is being used for irrigation. Now this is the last slide I want to show. My clock is telling me the time is almost over. So Mahatma Gandhi's point. I am from Varda. Mahatma Gandhi's saying. We have a pond, so I have shown the speed of the cotton. I got the cotton. I made a train or charka. I spin it. I'm giving money. Then I got the khadi puncher. I used it in worn out. Once in worn out, I use it as a cloth for cleaning the floor. Once it is totally exhaust, I took the pond, buried it, and I put the cotton strip. This is the thing we have. That's real called the valuing water. My dear friends, as we on a 26th January, we remember our country. On 27th January, we forget. On 22nd March, we remember World Water Day. And I say, we have a World Water Day till 21st March 2022. Can we have this concept? Can we, each and everyone, save a little drop? So, that is my little contribution. Value water is critical to sustain life on the earth. Now, prior to that, I want to give you two concepts. Can we think about at least one day on a calendar? Mark one day on a calendar. Please listen to me carefully. One day on a calendar, you will have a less water use. You will have no chemical use. You will have leakage control. You will have reuse of water. You will have recycle of water. Now, what is the reuse of water? You can do it. Suppose you have to wash your hands. The first I did an experiment. I did the product save water. Once this dining place, I put the two taps. In the first tap, a man washes up with a lot of soap. After taking his food. So once the soap is over, he takes the hand to the next tap where the clean water comes out. That clean water is again used. Can I think about this? can I think about it? When I give a break to my baby, I put the baby in the bathtub. When the baby, the water collects in bathtub, I use it again. That's the way we can work. My dear friend, valuing water means I always say on my international platform, all these things which are given are the part of my life. A part of my life. Part of my life. Other day I was telling my European friend, he said, why the corona is not so big as in our country? I say, washing the hand, washing the feet is a part of our culture. We never take the food without washing our hands. We never enter the temple without washing our foot. We never enter our home without washing our feet. That's the culture we have. So my dear friend, the respecting water is our culture. Unfortunately, in last 30 years, 40 years, in a race of development, we have forgotten certain values. Can we reinstall that value? And nothing, I think the United Nations has given this theme this year. I think this theme here was given in Mahabharata. The theme was given in Ramayana. The theme was given by all our saints all over India. Every saint has given our stories speak about the water. That valuing water is a part of our life. Let us continue with that, and we will be an example of the world. I want to ask you, please go on the site of your water, put your experience, put what you have done. In fact, I loaded update how the valuing of water is a part of Indian culture. Our dance, our song, everything is on base of water. So let us think about it. If you see all the photographs of our God, our Lord Vishnu is in the sea. Our Lord Krishna is near Jamna River. Our Lord Shiva is in Himalaya from where the Ganga is coming out. Jesus and everyone, Buddha, Jain, Mahavir, all are closely related to water. So my dear friends, let me start here. And I don't want to stop here. I never say thank you because I will meet again. I am very happy I have come to Coimbatore 3 times. I will come Coimbatore again and again. And next time I will be with you and talk with you, speak with you. My target is, I have my dream. When I handed over my business to my son, I had a dream to meet 100,000 of youth of India. I am very happy to announce today something 243 number I told. I am going to add at least I have crossed the figure 50,000 youth of India. I am changing I hope that God give me more life. I will make it have another 100,000 to youth. So this is all my dream, and definitely we will meet again and again. It's my great pleasure to see my friends on the screen, and I hope we will meet again. So let us say, and we will take a vote, and we'll say we will value our water as per our tradition. I stop here, and I ask the organizer, please take the mic.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful pictorial presentation. Now we came to know about the real value of the water. We, the younger generation, will assure that to save water and spread awareness about its precious value. Participants, if any queries, please unmute and ask or type it in the text box.
So, Saraf sir, great. What a great presentation, sir. It was a complete mixture of your knowledge, your experience, your emotions, and culture, history, everything you have touched upon very nicely. It was so amazing to hear that. So we really see that waterman inside you. And, it was very nice, sir. You shared everything in within short period of time. And we got the spirit of the meaning, valuing water. So I'm very happy about it. Thank you very much for sharing your time. Thank you, sir.
Sarafji, on behalf of our Coimbatore Indian Water Association, our thanks. Really, thank you so much, Sarafji.
Thank you.
Wonderful speech, wonderful speech.
I hope
Sir. Sir, good afternoon. This is Manjunath from Bannari Ministry of Technology. So I have a doubt, sir.
Yes, please ask.
Regarding the water conservation and everything, so what is the percentage, sir? What is the percentage of contribution from the policy side And from the awareness side, what is that ratio that we need to maintain in order to achieve that goal?
On the policy side, uh, it is for a new, as per RERA law rules or regulation, when the new residential complexes are coming up, or townships are coming up, they have been asked to have a sewage treatment plant, A, and B, the part of the sewage, almost 30 to 35% of sewage, that shall be used for flushing the toilet. On the industry side, it has been asked to have a zero liquid discharge. One of the projects I am doing for the auto industry in India, where we are targeted the zero discharge, all the water we are using in the campus. And these are the status on the policy side. There are the rules and regulations. Unfortunately, this is not filtered to the urbanization. I mean, what is called municipal committees, municipal council, Nagar Panchayat, or municipal corporation. In fact, I propose, if somebody wants, I definitely will come and help you. Can we have the sewage treatment plant as we have a water distribution line? Can we have a treated sewage distribution line to supply water to the people to flush their toilet? In fact, I have seen this when I was in Western world, Western part. Recently, I was before the lockout, I was there, and there were two lines. One line come to their garden, and I said, "Is it drinking water?" It's not drinking water. It's the recycled water we are getting for our garden. So this is the things and people about the people. Let me tell you, the young generation is too much of it, too much of it. Maybe my coming in my contact or the God blessing, they are coming up. They are coming up. They are coming up like anything. In fact, one of the 100 students of mine who are working on a task and they propagated the use of rainwater directly and helping the people put in the aerators to save the water, and they are telling the people how to save water. In fact, the students are right now in one place. They are demonstrating how to save the water. Since I am here, I can't join them. So the conservation model is coming up, sir, and we are at join. Yes.
Sir, regarding in continuation with that, sir, one more question, one more doubt is, so which plays a major role, whether it is a policies plays the major role or the awareness programs plays the major role?
I always go from a bottom to top. I always feel that those days are called the Raja has told you and the Praja is listening to you. This is not happening in country now, not at all. We have the, in fact, one of my police friends told me on the other day, if we implement our laws, you can't walk on the road. We have the laws, but the laws are there. All governments, each and every state playing their stakes. In fact, in the Tamil Nadu, the best example, I think Rani or Lakshmi was there. I forgot her name. I met her in Tamil, Chennai, where she propagated the concept of rainwater harvesting. So these all things are there, but I believe in it. It's my personal opinion. We have to start from bottom. People created awareness, then the people will tell the government, yes, we are with you. Otherwise, from the government to top, if you ask the people, don't take drink, people will drink. If you say the drink is bad to people will not take it. That's the way I experience.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
And the students are the potential area. Sir, students are potential area. Great. They can do any damn thing. Of course, good. Good question. You are asked the excellent question. Yes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
My very good friend, I can see Srivastava sir. He is there and he is one of the stalwarts in hydrology. He is another person. In fact, I am a follower of him. If you go to India, any part of India, you will find the student there. So, such a nice professor we have with us. And fortunately, I have also students all over India. They told, every evening we have a smart conference. All the students from different areas talk with me what to do lecture.
Yes, it was a wonderful presentation as always, and I have enjoyed it fully. I'll just request you one thing, that this valuing of water, World Water Day, is basically UN wanted it for the public awareness. So whatever you have spoken perhaps many things are known to the people listening it. What I propose that you prepare, you are already doing it. Prepare a presentation in such a listed language for the public, because public has to understand value of the water. We people, all technical people, we understand, we know the value of water, and whatever you have spoken is also known to many, but common public will not understand about this technical language. So if we want to create awareness among the common public, then perhaps we have to go some slightly on lower side. And unless we create our awareness in them, perhaps our motto will not be achieved as decided by UN through this value of water theme for the public awareness. And I'm sure you are quite capable of doing it. I am doing it at Indore, what we are doing. As we have said that we recycle this water. I told you earlier also when I was director of GSITS, I have seen that the entire wastewater, entire sewage of the campus, I have treated it and recycled it in our toilets and in our garden. And I have saved almost 800 tankers per year, which were called just for our garden and for the hostel flushing. So that we are doing it, but what is to be done? I have called the mayor of Indore to come and see that what we can do. She has not responded at all, but we are trying. Public should be made aware. Unless the public is aware, they have to come forward. Like that boy asked you the question. See, the government is not going to do anything. Our young generation has to come forward, and they will, whatever you said, they have to start doing, and perhaps they can do the miracles for this country. I think the public should be, awareness has to be created. That is perhaps the motto of this water.
R.K. Srivastava sir, yeah, R.K. Srivastava sir and myself, many common things, including our initial. He is RKS, and I am also RVS, but if Rajendra Kumar is speaking, I am also RKS. So, what is saying is a really, I am doing the task. My tomorrow, because today I am delivering 4 lectures. So, tomorrow I have a one public speech where I am not using any, what is called PPT. I am taking the all gadgets with me, explaining them how to save water by simple means along with my students. And rightly said, we have to reach out to the people. We have to. And let me share my experience. People listen to you. I have given you an example of a one complex where ladies come forward. You know what happened? I just want to share that complex we put the sewage treatment plant. And the contractor who was running the treatment plant, he left. And they all called me, the ladies called me and said, Sir, abhi kya karna hai? So I went there. And fortunately, there is a lady who is a MSc in microbiology, and one was a mechanical engineer. And both were serving. I said, why not you take a charge of this? You will surprise, it's almost 20 years gone. The entire plant is operated and maintained by the ladies of that company. And they use their water for growing their vegetable. They don't buy any vegetable. So the people are ready to do it. Only you have to ask and make it. I have a wonderful experience in my life. And generally, whatever I speak, first I do it, and then I tell the people, yes, it is possible to do it. Thank you, sir, for your comment. A very valuable comment. Any more questions, sir? Any more questions? Any more questions? Organizer?
Anybody else want to share, please, sir?
Yes.
Sir, whether the idea presentation of students will be held?
Yes, please. Hello? I could not hear.
Yeah, you'll be getting time for that.
Okay,
We'll be
sir.
having time up to 4 o'clock. So you can directly go to the presentation in the submission, okay? The file. They've shown you the Google form, you can submit that. There's no direct presentation here.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. When we will get the link, sir?
Yeah, link for feedback and for submission will be getting soon.
Okay, sir.
And for all the students, it's my open, what you call, not an offer. If you have any problem, if you want to do the innovative ideas, of course, you are a professor, Vasudeva doctor, and everybody is capable. I will be available to give you because I work in a field. So I'm experienced. I was in a in NIT. I was there and the professor has given a free project to the three students and I talked with them. I told them the practical angle what they do. So professor was also happy. He said, yes, you have given the practical input. We have a practical input also with Mr. Alvaraji, Elongavan and Matelagan there. So all the students please get in touch with as Ramaraju said. It is not to take your, he's saying he was insisting more on your training, etc. I insist on you that you come to us and virtually you exploiter. Rather, I will say you sleeper, exploiter. Whatever knowledge, experience we have to come to us, all our senior people from Iowa, myself, and exploit whatever you can take. In fact, the students really torture me. They come and I enjoy my torture. They ask me 100 of questions and tell them the practical aspect of it. So that can be done. I will just share an experience, just 1 minute. You know, design a pipeline. So I hope you are civil engineer. When you design a pipeline, you have a Q is equal to V multiplied by A, there's a velocity and area and Q is the flow. You put your figures, take your calculator and find out the flow. The young person who designed the pipeline has given me a diameter and a project comes to me and I said, do you know, have been to any time to the market? He said, no sir, I was never in the market. I said, please go in the market and get this pipeline die. He went to market, he can't get because the pipeline die available in the market has certain dimension. And this person, as per the calculator, found something like 68.5 mm diameter of the pipe. I say that pipe is not available. You have to do next, which is 65 or the 70 mm. So that's the way practical concepts to be given to students. And those are the things which you can make available from us and we will be always here. I can see the people here who are very senior and very genius in their work. Then Madhya Lagan has done the wonderful project. Even Elanor has also done. I have seen their project when I came to Punjab. So that's all my say. Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Sarabji. Sarabji, thank you for your valuable guidance. Vasudevan.
Yes, yes, sir.
Sir.
So thank you again, Sarab sir,
Over.
for giving the
Over,
highlights of taking the
over,
contacts and making the students to move ahead. So we'll take it different your words. We have actually regular internship programs at the end of every semester. So we'll directly take students to the field. So hereafter we'll take again ideas from you and contacts from you. Take that. Apart from that, as you told, when students want to do some innovative projects, so definitely they need more guidance than what we can give from our side. So we'll take that approach also directly, sir. So we'll be always in touch with you. Thank you very much again for your openness. Yeah. So I suggest Loganagan sir, can you please?
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your interaction. Walk together, feel the heartbeats, experience the presence. This is how to be thankful. Now I welcome Mr. S. Loganagan, Faculty Coordinator, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon to all. I wish everyone a very happy World Water Day 2021. It's a day to educate, celebrate, reflect, and make a difference to water management in the world. I hope we have initiated on this day. It's my pleasure to deliver vote of thanks in this precious occasion on behalf of our management and the Department of Civil Engineering. First, I would like to thank our today's guest speaker, Professor Rajendra Kumar Sharaf, Chairman Viraj India Private Limited, Pune, for delivering wonderful keynote address on valuing water for our young minds. Thank you, sir. Secondly, I express my sincere thanks to Indian Water Works Association Youth Forum Director, Dr. H.K. Ramaraju, and also I would like to thank IVA Coimbatore Center Chairman, Engineer M. Madhyalagan, and Secretary Engineer K. Ilangovan for joining us and delivering a message in the celebration of World Water Day 2021. And also I would like to thank various eminent persons from industry and as well as from the side of IVA, Coimbatore chapter, and as well as from the director side. So many persons, Dr. Mariappan sir and Rakesh sir has joined in this occasion. And I would like to thank our backbone, that is head of our department, young and dynamic person, Dr. M. Bosdevan, for supporting us to conduct this wonderful event in a successful manner. And my fellow coordinator, Mrs. Geeta Mani, and all my dear colleagues, student friends, and participations. Without your presence, the event may not be fulfilled in celebrating the World Water Day under the theme Valuing Water. So water is life, save water, save life. Thank you one and all. Jai Hind.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now the internal participants can kindly fill the feedback form.
Feedback link is posted in the chat box.
Thanks to all.
Participants kindly fill the
On behalf of
feedback
IVA
form.
Coimbatore filter.
Student attendance will be taken count only after filling the form.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Enjoy the little things. For one day, you may look back and
5
realize
minutes.
they were for big things. Thank you all for attending this event with us. Many feelings may come and go, but the feeling when we hear our national anthem that rises our goosebumps is irreplaceably magical. Now it's time for national anthem.
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उज्जल तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे जन गण मंगलदाय जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 जय
भारत माता की जय.
Thank you everyone for your precious time.
Thank you so much, sir.
See you all.
See you all, sir.
Ramaraju, as usual, in a youth board, always in a youth board. He is a devoted for
You started the initiative, just we are following the steps.
I think 2 more programs, Ram.